Oh, welcome back, everybody. Our current situation is thus: the Germans that's us, are chasing the British, and they are trying to get away from us as fast as possible. They are pre-dreadnought, apart from the dreadnought herself, which is a dreadnought, and ours is battle cruisers, and we got a few dreadnoughts, 3 dreadnoughts ourselves, plus a load of sundry ships, all chasing after the British, and they are trying to get away from us. And that is basically what we're trying to do: overhaul them and destroy as many as possible. We'll just unpause the game and see what's happening. I just take you around and you can see the action as it slowly unfolds, and it does slowly unfold because this is real, sort of simulating real naval warfare, and it don't happen very quickly, unlike modern warfare where they fire and forget something and it's all over within a few seconds. This took a lot longer, but we're slowly damaging the British ships, and hopefully a few, if not all of them, will succumb to our fire and we'll be able to just destroy them. Hopefully before they destroy us. I keep saying hopefully. Yeah, well, it is hopefully as well. They're heading, I'm not sure where they're heading. They could be heading towards Harwich. I don't think Harwich can accommodate a fleet this size. May be able to, I don't know. I know there's a lot of light forces stationed there, but in World War One there is, but I'm not sure if they can take pre-dreadnought battleships. But who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know where they're at. They could be just going down. Oh, we got a big explosion there, wasn't there? Wow, that was big. So they could be just trying to get back to their port at Chatham, on the Medway. But why are they going so close to the English coast? I just don't understand that. I know the AA must be quite worried, because pre-dreadnoughts were pretty vulnerable. Why are they running? They outnumber us. They just outnumber us. Though I have got my pre-dreadnoughts as well, so maybe no, they don't outnumber us. We do outnumber them. That's silly me saying that. Yeah, I'll get even silly as thing goes on. But they are taking damage, as you can see on the ships. They all showing damage now. Not severe damage. It's pretty early days yet. But we are getting there. It's the damage we will take, because we will take damage, which I'm worried about more than anything else, because I really wanted to entice part of, or if not the whole of the Grand Fleet out. That may be a bit too much for us at present. Some of my battleships in the IC fleet are actually still damaged, but I just wanted them for this operation, and this is what I've been trying to get. The Channel Fleet, I wanted to destroy them, and hopefully the British will then distribute their fleet in other ports. But we'll see. just as a refresher, the ship closest to us is HMS Commonwealth, with Britannia, Africa and King Edward the 7th in front, with Dreadnought leading the line. The 4 pre-Dreadnoughts were all the same class, King Edward class, and they had 4 12-inch guns with 4 9.2s and 10 6-inch guns. They could travel at a maximum of 19 knots, which is quite slow. Our battle cruisers can actually travel a lot faster than that. At the moment, we're just looking down the line. We'll have a quick look at our battle cruisers. And you notice we're actually turning. I'll come to that in a minute while we're actually doing this. Although we will be masking our line, it don't really matter that much. I did think about doing a battle turn and turning together, but then I changed my mind. I wanted Sailits to be leading the line, and she's leading the line at the moment. So I decided to use a simple turn to starboard and lead our line round. Dreadnought is heading towards the headland, and I assume she's going to go around it, though she's exceptionally close to the English coast. Why she's doing that, I don't know. She's a bit too close for my liking. Dreadnought itself is she's got 10 12-inch guns, 24 12-pounders. They were actually changed to 4-inch guns on the next class of ships. She can do 22 knots at maximum, which is it don't sound much, 3 knots faster than the pre-Dreadnoughts behind her, but that's quite a bit. Over a course of time, that is quite a bit. So what I'm up to, right, what I'm doing is, why have I turned? Because it was getting a bit too close to the other British squadron, and they are starting to affect the battle too much, and I don't want to come under fire from them. So I decided to turn away from them. It doesn't affect what we're doing to the other squadron. It will actually quite help us out as well, because all our guns will then be able to bear upon the British line itself, so we should actually do more damage in the long run if what I was trying to attempt happens. So I think I'm just increasing the speed of the line. Oh yeah, yes, that's what. But obviously, I won't stay on this course because we'll end up on dry land, and we don't want that. So we got Seydlitz right in front of us. She's leading the line with Lutzo behind, the Flinger, then Molke, and bringing up the rear is Fontaine. So, we've taken some damage, probably a bit more than what I was actually thought. This has been a while since I actually looked at them, but then I realised we are actually taking a bit of damage. That's why I made this turn, to get away from the other British squadron. We'll have a quick look at Fontaine and see how bad she is. She's lost a gun already, so that turret has been knocked out. And she's got a few other small guns that have been knocked out. Apart from that, she's pretty capable, but she's only got 4 turrets to start off with. I say 4, that gives her 8 guns, so she's down to 6 guns now. And she is taking on a little bit of water, but the pumps are able to cope with them quite easily. Oh, just got hit there. So we're taking more damage as we go along. So that is why I'm making the turn as I am, to stay out of range of the other British battle squadron. We won't get hurt quite as much, and we should be dealing more damage by having all our guns now aimed at the British instead of just a few of them as we had done before. Who knows, we might actually sink something soon. The damage on the British ships is mounting up, and it's mounting up quite rapidly, but it does take time. Everything's running in real time. That's what I thought this time. I'll actually run it in real time instead of cutting every single thing out and just having a 4-hour battle down into about 20-minute video. So we're going to see quite a bit of this, and just let me know if it's too much. Then I should cut tons of it out, because it's basically the same thing. You could say, well, we're just chasing down the British, and we see eventually what happens to the British battle fleet and my battle fleet as well at the same time. The story will unfold quite slowly. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.